everyone, it's Alexia and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I wanted to do a challenge video and I wanted to see how many scrunchies I can crochet in one day. I am not going to do this based off of a full 24 hours because I need time to obviously edit this video and get it up for Tuesday. So I am going to, I want to say it's like noon right now. So I'm probably going to do this right up until I go to bed, and then maybe I'll do a little bit tomorrow morning to round it out and get like the final score. But if you guys remember in the last video or the video before that, when I went to Joann's, I bought 3 of these Brunette Velvet skeins. So I want to get through these today. I also have that yarn that was given to me my mother-in-law. So I have this that we can work on too. But I kind of just wanted to do something simple, something easy. I don't want to use my brain. I just want to relax. I am probably going to stream later tonight, and this is an easy project that I can do without, paying attention to it. So yeah, I think for now I'm just going to probably watch some videos on YouTube, go from there. I also created a VOD channel for all of my streams, which is linked down below if you guys want to watch that. If you guys aren't able to see them live when I do them on Twitch, don't worry, I have a YouTube channel for that now. So all those links are going to be down below. And yeah, I think I'm going to get started, I guess. Oh, also the starting time is 12:30. So I'm going to start with the Brunette Velvet in the color Gray Orchid. And this calls for a 6.5 millimeter, but I'm going to use a 5. I usually make my scrunchies with a 5.5, but I've been noticing that the stitches are a little big and they kind of pull if they get caught on something. So I'm going to size down to a 5 and see how that looks. And now I just need to try to find the center. Please don't be yarn barf. Please don't be yarn barf. Oh, okay. That's not, honestly, that wasn't too bad. How much stuff on my desk? Okay, we finished our scrunchie and it took exactly 15 minutes for me to make one scrunchie. So this is what we look like. Scrunchie made number 1, and I have a bag somewhere. Also, I don't know if you guys have these bags at Walmart near you, but whenever I curbside, they always give me these little bags and I think that they're perfect. Paper bag, 1 scrunchie, done. Okay, so I'm probably going to make 3 more with this color, and because these are like really big skeins, I am probably going to make 4 and then switch to another color so I don't get bored and so that I have color variety and it's not just 12 scrunchies of purple and that's it. So yeah, I'm going to make 3 more of these. Hopefully the lighting isn't too terrible. My light died and it's charging at the moment, but I finished 4 scrunchies. It is 2 o'clock, so I'm kind of already behind schedule for making the 25, but it's fine. Whatever gets done today. I've been watching some video essays on YouTube. I guess I can crochet while I talk. Also, this is the state of the skein after 4 scrunchies. It's just getting a little skinnier, but I could probably pump out like 6 more from this skein. So that's awesome. We are going to move on to our pink skein, which is called Blush Pink. Let me see if I can find the middle as nicely as I did the other one. Okay, well, I found the middle, but she's a little barfy. But I've been watching a lot of video essays on YouTube while I've been crocheting. It's an easy way for me to stay involved with like world issues and politics and all that fun stuff. And most of them were talking about our current president and the economy, and we might be going into a recession, and the cost of just living and like everything in general, and the rise of conservatism and trad wives and just like all that fun stuff. And I always go down this rabbit hole. I don't know, I just feel like we're living in scary uncertain times. And I mean, I went grocery shopping today, and I only needed a couple things, and I usually go to Aldi's because it is cheaper, or it is the cheapest grocery store in my area. I have a ShopRite, I have a Walmart, I have an Aldi's, and those are like the three main grocery stores that I use. And I only needed a couple of items because I have been going to Sam's Club and buying items that I use weekly in bulk, so it's a little cheaper. But I went to ShopRite today and I spent $100 on just a couple of items. Eggs were $9 a carton. That is insane. And I know that the egg price isn't all to do with politics. There's also the avian bird flu going on right now, so that's a factor. But also, we're cutting government programs like the CDC and like all these other things that could help with the bird flu. So it's just a rabbit hole, just me going down it. So I'm kind of done with that. I'm done listening to that. I actually was watching the Jubilee Middle Ground, where the title is "Should Wives Serve Their Husbands? Trad Wives versus Feminists." And I'm probably not going to watch any more of it. I only got 13 minutes into it, and I don't think they did a very good job with picking who to bring in, because their trad wives were all like Christian trad wives, and then you have the feminists who weren't really religious. So it kind of was just battling religion with like, I guess, modern societal feminist views. And I don't really like the conversations that they've been having with each other. Like, they're not really hearing each other out. And I don't 100% agree with everything that the trad wives are saying in terms of serving your husband and like all that stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I think they definitely could have done a little bit of a better job with picking who to bring in for this episode. So I am going to probably do something a little more lighthearted and a little more fun. And I don't know. It is 2 o'clock, so I could stream Baldur's Gate, but I also want to make sure that I make scrunchies. Tough choice. I am probably going to just finish the single crochet border or start of this one, and then take a break for a second, get up, stretch my legs, maybe grab a snack, and figure out something else to watch, because the news and video essays are bumming me out a little bit. But I find that it is important to try to stay informed with what's going on in the world, as much as I really don't want to know what's going on. I just want to live my life and be left alone. But unfortunately, it affects my everyday life. It affects your everyday life. So it's important to stay informed. I would have preferred if I had a lighter color band, because when you stretch it, you can kind of see the black band in there. But I'm working with what I have. I'm trying to use what I have before I buy more stuff. That was the other topic, was overconsumption and trying to check yourself on how much you buy. I don't really I don't really shop a lot, so I don't have to worry about cutting down my $200 monthly clothes shopping, because I've been wearing the same clothes since probably high school. So it's nothing about that. It's mainly about like my crafting stuff, and we've been spending some money on computer parts and yarn and like all this stuff. So I'm trying to use up what I have before I buy more. I obviously bought the velvet scrunchie stuff because I didn't have any more velvet yarn, so this is fine. And I was given more yarn, so I'm not going to have to buy velvet yarn for a while until I finish up these skeins. I have a ton of acrylic yarn and cotton yarn that I have to use up, so I'm just trying to be a little more mindful with how I spend my dollar, especially because even the role that I have at my current job, my official title is a day habilitation specialist, and even as a specialist, I feel like I don't make enough money for, like, I barely make $20 an hour, and I live in New York. I live in upstate New York, so I feel like my little $1,200 every 2-week paycheck, especially when my rent is $1,600, it's like it doesn't feel good at the moment. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful about what I spend my money on. And definitely crocheting and streaming help tremendously because it's things that I can do at home for free since I've already bought the, stuff. So, yeah, thanks for listening to my rant. I am done watching the news and all this stuff because it's not making me very happy. So, yeah. Anyway, we finished 4 scrunchies. I'm starting a 5th one. It's like 2:15 as I'm running my mouth. So I have only made 4 scrunchies in an hour and a half. So we are not off to a great start, but I'm also not pushing myself to crochet super fast. I'm just kind of doing it leisurely. So we'll see. We'll see. I would at least like to get through all of the colors. So that would be 16 scrunchies. If I make 4 of each, probably not going to use this because as I'm looking at the velvet compared to this, it's not as like shiny and like plush, if that makes sense. Like this is definitely made for like stuffed animals or something. So I'm going to banish this to the closet. I missed, but it's banished. So I'm only going to be working with these 4 colors. Okay, I have my light charging. I've got my fried rice. I've got Boulder's Cake pulled up and the stream. So I'm going to be doing this and making this, doing this. So it's been a little bit since I checked in. I ended up doing a Baldur's Gate stream for about 2 hours, and I only made 1 scrunchie in the entirety of the 2 hours because I was really focused on the game, but I spent, I don't know, probably the last hour making the other 3. So I have 4 pink scrunchies that we can add to our bag. So we're up to 8. It's 6 o'clock. I am going to try to at least do 16. So that's 4 of each color. I was hoping to do more, but we'll see what happens for the rest of the night and tomorrow. But status on the skein. She's a little squishy. Moving on to our next color, it's going to be the Bernelvet. From now on, this is the Bernelvet. That's what I'm calling it. And it is smoky blue. But before I do that, I am going to go make some dinner. I bought a rotisserie chicken, so I'm just going to cut that up with some rice and some green beans. Nothing crazy. So I'm going to take a little break. Be right back. Hey, so it's the next day. I ended up not really filming a lot last night. I was streaming Baldur's Gate for a little bit, and then afterwards, I kind of just didn't really want to be on camera anymore, so I just watched some videos. I popped out 4 of the blue scrunchies, so these are done. We can add them to our bag. So we have 12. I am going to shoot for between 16 and 20. I finished one of the teal ones this morning when I was eating breakfast in the living room. I just have to weave the ends in. So I'm working on the next color, and then once I get 4 of these, I will decide if I want to continue or if that's where I'm going to throw the towel in, but we'll see. It is 1:15 Sunday, so I don't want this to go on too long because I do want to start editing this video before Monday, just so I don't leave myself with like a ton of stuff to do on Monday. So yeah, Ian and I are going to play some Overwatch. I'm going to crochet a little bit in between, and then once he gets tired of losing, we will go from there. So I did not do as well as I nearly thought I was going to do. It's 5 o'clock Sunday. I've been playing games with Ian here and there. I did manage to finish the 4 tealish scrunchies. So these are done. I just have to weave in the ends. So in total, I made 4 of the teal, 4 of the pink, 4 of the purple, 4 of the light blue. So I only made 16. I think I said 25 in the beginning. I honestly was going to push myself today to try to make 20, but I am kind of getting tired of making scrunchies. They are a little repetitive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge video. Maybe next time I will aim for 20, but I definitely, at least this weekend, I honestly thought that I was going to make more, but I think it's a combination of the weather. It's been kind of like gray and dreary and rainy where I live in New York, and I'm just kind of tired. And I have to finish meal prepping, so I have food for work tomorrow, and I have to do a little bit of cleaning, and of course I have to edit this video. So 16 is what we have. I think that's a pretty good number. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment, do all that fun stuff. I also, don't forget, stream on Twitch. That is linked below. And if you guys can't watch the live streams, I also have a YouTube channel dedicated for my Twitch VODs. And also, if you guys are interested in any of the handmade items that you see in my videos, they are in my Etsy, which is also linked down below. A lot of links, I know. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's, or I guess Friday's video. Bye.